Hi folks, Max from HighOnAndroid.com, where we get on Android every day. Anyway, today I'm gonna do an unboxing of Chromebook Acer 720. Let's actually go ahead and unbox it. Actually, before I do the unboxing, I forgot. I got some special sauce I received from one of my viewers. Thank you very much to George. He's actually a miner. He actually makes a bunch of sauces. This is a Red Ghost sauce. You can get this on Amazon. It has cayenne. It has cayenne pepper, 40,000 Scoville units, habanero, 200,000 Scoville units, nagabut jolokia, 1 million Scoville units. It's all in there, and I actually tasted a couple drops, and it's I had a stomach ache like all day long. Last time I made that video with the habaneros, after like an hour of that video, I had this stomach ache. I thought my stomach was gonna burst, and I thought I was going to go to the hospital. I might have went to the hospital because I didn't eat anything that day. I did it on an empty stomach, and basically I threw up like 5 times. I took like 5 dumps, and then I was finally okay. But it was an experience. I told myself I'm never gonna do this again. But we're gonna take it to another notch. We're gonna start doing these hot sauce unboxings, reviews. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this. I've got a soji thing here, and let me just go ahead and dump some of it here. Uh-oh. All right, this thing's so hot. You're not supposed to even do it. Let me go ahead and just dump some of it in here. And I don't know, I forget how hot this is, but this thing is, just this much will probably kill you. So let me go ahead and just dip one of these pepperoncini peppers and start the unboxing. I'm gonna go ahead and get it all nicely in there, so you can see dipped. All right, and let's do this, folks. Actually not too hot, but this stuff actually slowly starts burning. Let me go ahead and unbox this. And let me give a shout out to Victor. I saw at Best Buy. He works at Best Buy, and he recognized me, so I gave him some t-shirts, High on Android t-shirts. That's the only way you can get them right now. If you ever see me in public, I'll try to have a bunch of High on Android t-shirts, and I'll give them to you if you see me. Anyway, let me go ahead and unbox this. Alright, I actually bought 2 of these. I actually bought the Samsung Chromebook, the original Chromebook first, and then I returned it. It was a piece of crap. In the box, you'll find adapter, and something. We don't need the instruction manual. This is part of the adapter. Okay, let me just throw all of this out. All right, actually that's not that hot. Let me just gulp this whole thing. Maybe it'll make me hot. All right, Chromebook. The story is that I went to Samsung, and I went to Best Buy. Sorry, this is getting hot now. I went to Samsung. I went to Best Buy, and I bought the Chromebook because I've never used a Chromebook, and I never thought I would need it. But my daughter needs a new computer. I don't want to spend a ton. I don't want a desktop for her. I want her to be able to easily move her laptop around, bring it everywhere, because she's been taking computer classes at school, actually falling behind, amazingly, and she should be actually ahead of the curve. So I decided to buy her a Chromebook. So I bought the Samsung Chromebook, and I opened up. Within 5 minutes, I returned it because it was so slow. The browser, it would just I have the fastest internet. I have Comcast 100 megabits per second download, and it was just way too slow. So I returned it, and I figured out the reason was they used the Exynos chip, which is really for smartphones and Android tablets. It's not really made for like laptop. I mean, this is sort of gray line between laptop and a tablet. But this one has Intel processor. I forget what is it called. Anyway, it has the Intel processor, and it's way faster. There's also Chromebook too. That one also has Exynos chip. And I went to look at the benchmarks. Go Google the benchmarks for the Chromebook with the Intel and the latest Exynos. The Intel still beats out the Exynos in the single core mode, which is the most important. So this is definitely faster. And also the cost difference. The Chromebook 2 is almost $310, $320. I only pay $199 for this. I don't want to have to worry about it. You know, if I lose it or something, I can get another easily. You know. And also I got 2 of these so I could actually use it while I'm couch surfing, because I have a bunch of laptops. I have a bunch of netbooks. I have 13-inch laptops. My netbooks actually it's getting really slow, way slower than this. And also I have a 13-inch Asus laptop that I really love, and it's actually a couple of years old, but the battery died. And if you know, the battery's probably going to cost me about $100 or something, so I figured I'd just get something new. Anyway, I love it. I've tried all of the Chromebooks at Best Buy today. I went there 3 times. I spent 6 hours with my daughter, and I really like it. Anyway, this is the Chromebook. Let me go ahead and switch. Let's actually take another shot of this. It's actually not as hot as I thought. Maybe I'll do real habanero again, but I don't know if that's just gonna make me completely inefficient. Let's actually try to drip maybe like triple the amount I took earlier and make it hot. That's a lot of that hot sauce. This one, let me give you the taste effect. I actually got 6 bottles from George, who makes these peppers. This one sort of tastes, I don't know, I don't like the taste of it that much. It is hot though. It's sort of like, what do you call it? It's kind of tastes like plants. Okay, here we go. All right, let me go ahead and plug this in real quick. Okay, this is not hot enough. We're gonna have to go one more level. I have this thing called endorphin rush. It is super hot. I tried it earlier. I think that was the one. This one is pretty hot, but we need to make this thing hot. So I plugged it in. As soon as you plug in the power plug, the Chromebook starts on. Let me actually take a break real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead and, well, let me go ahead and show you me signing in real quick, and I'll skip the other parts. Let me go ahead and change the camera angle here. Endorphin rush. This thing is so hot. I'm not gonna even try to put that much. I'm just gonna put a tiny bit. Just like a tiny bit. This thing really burns. Oh my god. That's like 5 drops. Let me go ahead and try this. All right, let me go ahead and change the camera angle real quick. All right, here we go, folks. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in here. The first thing you'll have to do is actually log into your network. Let me go ahead and type in the password real quick. All right, it is connecting. This is the Chromebook. You will have to have Wi-Fi. Obviously, I don't recommend this unless you actually have a lot of wireless. It's really for people who are on Wi-Fi all the time, or maybe you tether your phone. It's not for people who live in the country, in the farm, in the middle of nowhere where you get no internet. Definitely not for that. All right, this is pretty hot. I'm starting to sweat, definitely. All right, so this is what it looks like. And let me just go ahead and log in here. And logged in. Boom. Takes like 5 seconds to boot. Pretty nice stuff. You have a camera here, camera up here, and also touchpad here, which scrolls fine. And let's go ahead and open up some of these apps. Let's go ahead and open up Chrome. Basically, this thing isn't going to replace your laptop. This is just another portable device with a keyboard. Chrome in one word, full desktop browser mobile computer. That's what it is. It just has a keyboard. Even if you have a tablet, maybe you have a Transformer Prime and stuff, I don't know, the browser on the tablets, they're just not fast enough yet, even with the latest processors. With the Intel processor, it is super fast. And let me go ahead and show you. Well, that was the problem with the original Chromebook that Samsung made. It's a POS. Let me go ahead and go to High on Android. So it is really fast. Everything opens up really fast, and I can have multiple tabs open. So anything you need to do with the web, it's going to work just fine. Let's go ahead and open CNN.com. And I do a lot of Bitcoin trading. Let's go ahead and open mintpal.com, which doesn't run really well on my tablets and also my smartphone. I mean, it does run pretty well. Like Cripsy runs really bad. Cripsy runs kind of slow. So we'll see how well it does. But as you can see, it runs pretty good. And I couldn't do this with original Chromebook. Anything with an Exynos, I would totally avoid it. Avoid Samsung products unless they actually put the Intel chip. Intel chip does make a difference in the web browsing, which mainly what this is for those of you connected to the internet. I mean, look at how fast that is. You, of course, let me go ahead and show you the touchpad here. So you get the nice touchpad. It works really well. You can go side to side, up and down. They did a pretty good job. I mean, this is $199, and look at this. You have a HD camera. It's nice and thin. I mean, Acer doesn't have the best build, I admit, but it's not bad. You have a HDMI port there. You get USB 3.0, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Oh, I'm getting low on pepper, so let's go ahead and actually try some more. I have actually some other sauces here. My favorite that George sent me is the brutal Bayhan. Get brutalized. Hot habanero sauce. It's got vinegar, habanero sauce, mustard. It's got kind of mustard hot taste. I really love this taste. You should definitely try it. And also not as hot. I can actually try a lot of it. Here we go. That should be hot enough. And let's continue this. I'm definitely sweating. I don't know if you can see on my camera there. All right, here's two long and spicy reviews, unboxings. Tastes like a sort of like a hot mustard. Actually, it tastes pretty good. So let me go ahead and show you the rest of this here. On the other side, you have a slot for regular SD card, so you can actually expand it as much as your SD card allows. A USB 2.0 port on the back. The Intel units actually have a fan because the Intel actually needs cooling versus the Exynos processor, which is really made for smartphones. The latest Chromebook 2 actually uses the same Exynos chip on a Note 3. But it's not really made for this kind of device. So the Intel Haswell chip on here, that's what it is. It works really well. It does have a fan. Now this Intel chip does make the Chromebook a little bit bigger. So this is a lot thicker than the Chromebook by Samsung, which use Exynos. But I prefer this. It's definitely fast. It's definitely usable. It's going to definitely be able to replace anything I have as something that I can type on. I need to send back important or long emails if I need to type and stuff. If I do a lot of blogging, as you know, all my sites run blog WordPress, which runs on Chrome or any kind of browser. So I'm on the browser all the time. Also, I do accounting with Google Docs. I don't use any Windows stuff anymore since like a couple years ago when Google Docs came out. You know, if there's something I have to, especially that's super big that Google Docs can't do, I just don't do it. I don't like doing that kind of stuff. Also trading, like I said, Bitcoins, you know, it's much better to do on a computer. But this is like a great, basically think of it as a super juiced desktop web browser machine. Your phone isn't really made for browsing the web, you know, for sites that require a lot of JavaScript, you know, a lot of power. So that's why I got this. So I can go on my couch and I can go to my WordPress blog. I can write emails for a long time, and the keyboard is great. And I even tried out the Surface 2 and stuff. The keyboard just sucks. It's just like flat. It's just going to be hard with the rubberish thing. It's going to be just hard to do it. Also, I did check out some of the newer Galaxy Tab Pro with the keyboard, but the keyboard sits funky. It's like you've got this screen that's long, and then you got this short keyboard. It's not ergonomic. But this one, I can just sat it on my lap, put it on my lap, and I can just start plugging away. So you know, it's a great device for $199. You can't beat this, and they have slightly better ones. I know Dell makes it similar specs. Slightly more cost, but I really did not want to spend more than 200 bucks. So this is definitely the best bang for the money and a great device, and it is fast. You know, and one of the good things about the Chromebook, you never have to worry about viruses. You know, as you can see here, it runs full Chrome. This is all Chrome. And let me go ahead and show you some of the apps it does have. If you go to the store, this is kind of funky. It just points to different, it doesn't actually have any apps. It actually just points to different sites. We'll go to like some games here, and you know, if you want to go play some of these games, let's say, oh well, it has 90 games. Let's go to like Cut the Rope, Plant Zombies, or Cut the Rope. Let's go to free, and then it will add Cut the Rope. Basically, all right, what happened there? It's checking for something. Oh, there we go. So I've got it right here. Once it's installed, it's just gonna open. Oh, actually, you know, this was an extension. There we go. So this is one that works. So there's a lot of stuff that's just pointing to, you know, regular websites, Flash websites, and this one's an app. So they're still building it. It's not in the final process, but I wouldn't actually count on any of that. I would just look at the web browser. Also, the local user data is encrypted, so if you ever lose it or something, the data is encrypted. You know, it's hard for them to hack it. There's no viruses on this computer, and it's great for kids. This is the reason why I got it in the first place. I wanted a laptop that doesn't cost me too much, you know, because a 6-year-old, they're gonna tend to break stuff, and you know, I don't want to get her something super expensive and she break it. I have to get another one. This one, she can break it, throw it on the wall, whatever, you know, it's not going to cost me that much. I can get like 3 of these, you know. Actually, I got 2 of these, one for myself, and looking pretty good. Anyway, I'll end the unboxing there. I think our review unboxing wasn't hot enough, so next time I'll try to add some more hot stuff. Maybe start doing habanero peppers. Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this. If you want to check out if you have any questions about this, definitely let me know. Again, this is just for web browsing. It's not for those of you who need to edit your videos. I edit my videos on my desktop. Obviously, you need a lot of CPU power. It's not for playing PC games. I mean, there's games on there, but that's not really the point. It's really for any kind of typing, and web browsing. That's it. But very good device for that. And I know I spend probably 90% of my work time, or maybe 75%, using the browser. So in a way, it's a very revolutionary idea that you can have a $200 machine. I mean, this is cheaper than any other laptops out there that offers a fast browsing experience. So definitely check it out, you know, and also good to watch YouTube and all that good stuff. But it's definitely gonna, you know, this is another thing that Google's working on, so it's looking very good. But this kind of got long unboxing video. And lastly but not least, let me go ahead and show you the actual adapter here, which is sort of important. We always look at this. One of the reasons is because output 19 volts, 3.42 amps. So actually that's pretty powerful. That's on par with actually most of the smaller laptops out there. I thought it would actually be like 5 volts or something. I know the HP Chromebook 11 actually has it has a micro USB for charging, but that doesn't really entice me to get it, simply because it's really a laptop, and with that kind of input power, it's going to actually take you really long to charge it. With this charger, you're going to be able to charge it pretty quickly, a lot quickly. So probably better to actually use a dedicated adapter. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. You know, anyway, that's it. I will see you guys soon. As always, stay on Android. That wasn't bad at all. I've been practicing eating hot stuff. I've been eating a bottle of what are those? This isn't that hot. I've been eating a bottle of these every day. I'm also the capsaicin, or the ingredient, the hot stuff that actually makes it hot, is actually really good for you. It's a natural antibacterial. No, it's what do you call it? It also helps you lose weight. It also helps your indigestion, believe it or not, as long as you don't do too much of it. So eating hot stuff is actually good for you. Just don't overdo it. It doesn't really make sense. But if you do it in moderation every day, it can actually help you lose weight, get you healthier, kill all those bad things in your... It's even been sort of proven to fight cancer cells, which is really good stuff. Anyway. It wasn't that hot.